Hey, 49ers faithful. Let's dive straight into the latest developments surrounding the San Francisco 49ers and why this team is turning heads across the National Football League. Right now, the discussion isn't just about wins and losses, it's about the fear factor. When you scan the league, every team has flaws, vulnerabilities, and moments where they stumble. Philadelphia, for example, has given up big runs of points against the Cowboys, and in that same game, the Cowboys surrendered equally massive swings. The Rams, talented on paper, have shown cracks in unexpected matchups, like that surprising loss to the Carolina Panthers. Even teams like the Lions and Colts have had their struggles, with coaching calls, injuries, and inconsistency creating doubt about their overall competitiveness. The Broncos have yet to produce a single game that convinces everyone they are true title contenders, though their late-game execution is impressive and perhaps unmatched in certain moments. But all of these examples just highlight that the 49ers' position in this league is significant. They are quietly emerging as one of the most complete and, frankly, intimidating teams out there. Let's talk about why that matters. Chris Russo, despite being a somewhat polarizing figure, weighed in recently, labeling the 49ers as one of the scariest teams in football right now. He acknowledged that Kyle Shanahan ranks just behind Sean McVay in terms of coaching brilliance, and that the 49ers roster, from Brock Purdy at quarterback to elite players across the line and skill positions, deserves respect. Wins over tough opponents like the Rams in Los Angeles and the Seahawks in Seattle underscore just how well this team executes on the road. Coming off a bye week, the team has the advantage of freshness heading into matchups with the Titans, Bears, and Seahawks at home. Even though there's the challenge of the Monday Night Football matchup against the Colts in Indianapolis, this is a squad that has demonstrated remarkable resilience and the ability to win in varied circumstances. Russo predicts a 12-5 season and a division title. And when you look at the personnel, it's easy to see why such a projection seems plausible. The team's mix of experience, health, and strategic coaching makes them a legitimate threat in any scenario. Digging deeper into recent performances, consider how the 49ers handled adversity in their 4 losses. Injuries, questionable calls, and facing top defenses didn't stop them from staying competitive. When Fred Warner went down during a game, the squad adjusted on the fly, with Tatum Paton stepping in to fill the void. Even with Brock Purdy and other key players limited or out, San Francisco managed to push back against the challenges, often coming up just short against fully healthy opponents. Against the Rams earlier in the season, the team showcased how effective they can be when their core is intact, reminding the league of the raw potential they carry. With healthy players like Purdy and Boza, the 49ers are positioned to dominate the NFC, and there is no coach in that conference who wants to face them in the playoffs, knowing the level of preparation, depth, and execution this squad brings to the field. Offensively, the 49ers have also improved in efficiency, particularly in the red zone. From Week 10 onward, the team has consistently found itself in scoring position, benefiting from favorable field position thanks to strong special teams play. Averaging impressive starting yardage, the offense has been able to convert opportunities into touchdowns at a higher rate than last season, moving into the top 10 league-wide for red zone efficiency. This improvement shows that the team is not only getting to scoring territory, but is finishing drives at a rate that makes them a legitimate scoring threat on every possession. The growth here is tangible and illustrates a commitment to refining every aspect of their game, from preparation to execution under pressure. Power rankings across multiple outlets reflect this rising respect, with the 49ers climbing steadily even if a few publications remain conservative in their assessments. Moving from mid-tier positions into the top 10 highlights a league-wide acknowledgement that this team cannot be underestimated. As rankings shift, it becomes clear that the narrative is changing. The 49ers are being recognized for their discipline, strategy, and the tangible results that come from both preparation and talent. Every win reinforces the idea that this team can be terrifying to face, particularly in high-stakes games. Fans, analysts, and even rival players are now paying attention because the margin for error against San Francisco is virtually non-existent. The next stretch of games is going to be a proving ground for the 49ers' consistency and overall dominance. Matchups against contenders, divisional rivals, and playoff-caliber teams will test the depth, adaptability, and composure of this roster. The beauty for fans is that the team's path is, in many ways, self-determined. The performances on the field will directly shape playoff seeding, giving supporters a front-row seat to the impact of every win and every mistake. With potential outcomes ranging from a 6 seed to as high as the 2 seed in the NFC, the implications of each matchup are significant. Yet the 49ers' current positioning ensures that even minor fluctuations in other teams' results can elevate their standing. Weather, travel, and logistics are secondary to the core story. This team is earning recognition, credibility, and fear across the league. In Denver or wherever games are being played, the narrative is the same. The 49ers are performing at a level that commands attention. The combination of strong leadership, elite coaching, a resilient roster, and smart execution on both sides of the ball has put them in a position where they are quietly, but undeniably, one of the most dangerous teams in football. Fans have the luxury of watching this unfold without stress, observing how strategic victories and sustained performance build toward what could be a championship-caliber season. The collective effort of players, coaches, and staff is manifesting in both statistical improvements and tangible game results. Defensive resilience, offensive efficiency, and special teams execution all contribute to a team identity that is difficult to counter. Every match demonstrates the attention to detail and preparation that makes San Francisco not just a competitor, but a team to be feared. Even as the NFL landscape shifts week to week, the 49ers maintain a level of consistency and excellence that separates them from teams that falter under pressure or struggle to adapt. From the perspective of fans watching live, the excitement is palpable. Each possession, each scoring drive, and each defensive stop reinforces the narrative that this is a team capable of not just winning games, but controlling the tone of matchups. Commentary and analysis from multiple sources continue to highlight their strategic edge, making it clear that this is not a flash-in-the-pan phenomenon. The combination of historical talent, strategic acumen, and current form establishes the 49ers as a force that cannot be overlooked, and the ongoing coverage in media and fan communities reinforces that reality. The progress made this season, combined with the lessons learned from earlier setbacks, illustrates a team growing in confidence, skill, and tactical awareness. By consistently executing under pressure and adapting to injuries or game-changing moments, San Francisco demonstrates a rare level of maturity for a team navigating a challenging league schedule. Every game is an opportunity to validate the growing perception of fear and respect, and the results have been steadily aligning with those expectations. This is a team that blends experience with youth, physicality with strategy, and individual talent with collective execution. As they face the remaining stretch of games, there's a sense of inevitability building around their ability to compete at the highest level. Rival teams must consider matchups carefully, coaches must devise creative schemes, and fans have every reason to be optimistic about a season that is shaping up to showcase both dominance and resilience in equal measure. Continuing from where we left off, the San Francisco 49ers are entering a crucial stretch of the season where every matchup can significantly impact playoff positioning and overall perception. The dynamics of the NFC are fascinating right now, as teams are fluctuating week to week. Some are struggling to maintain consistency, while others, like the 49ers, are steadily asserting themselves as one of the league's premier forces. What makes this team particularly compelling is the balance between their offensive versatility and defensive dominance. Offensively, Brock Purdy has demonstrated the ability to lead under pressure, effectively managing the game and executing Kyle Shanahan's schemes with precision. The offensive line, anchored by elite talent at tackle and guard positions, consistently provides the protection and run blocking necessary for the team's success. Paired with a Hall of Fame caliber running back and a tight end who can dominate in multiple facets of the game, the Niners' attack is multifaceted, keeping defenses off balance and forcing opponents to account for every possibility on every snap. Defensively, San Francisco continues to establish itself as one of the most disruptive units in football. Fred Warner's leadership on the field is matched by his ability to read plays and adjust the defensive scheme in real time, giving the team a remarkable advantage over opposing quarterbacks. Even when injuries temporarily removed him from the lineup, the replacements performed admirably, showing the depth and preparation that Shanahan and his coaching staff prioritize. The defensive line, known for its relentless pressure, continues to wreak havoc on opposing offenses, while the secondary maintains tight coverage and strategic positioning. This combination of aggressive frontline play and disciplined secondary coverage ensures that the 49ers are capable of controlling the pace and rhythm of any game, whether they are on the road or playing in front of their home crowd. One of the remarkable elements of this team's success is how they handle adversity. Whether it's a controversial officiating call, an unexpected injury, or facing a top-ranked defense, the 49ers respond with composure and execution. Their ability to maintain focus under pressure has allowed them to secure wins in situations where other teams might falter. This resilience is a testament to both the coaching staff's preparation and the players' mental toughness. Each game serves as an opportunity to reinforce a culture of accountability and performance. And week after week, the 49ers continue to demonstrate why they should not be underestimated. The strategic execution of the 49ers extends beyond traditional gameplay. Special teams have provided an edge, consistently placing the offense in favorable field position and contributing directly to scoring opportunities. This attention to detail, often overlooked in casual discussions, highlights the comprehensive approach the team takes to winning games. The Niners have shown that they are not merely relying on star power. Every facet of their organization contributes to success, from coaching and player development to situational awareness and preparation. This holistic approach makes them particularly dangerous in high-pressure situations, such as playoff scenarios where precision and execution are paramount. Looking ahead, the remaining games present a mixture of opportunities and challenges. Facing divisional rivals like the Rams or the Seahawks will test the team's adaptability and in-game decision-making. Meanwhile, matchups against non-divisional opponents like the Titans or Bears offer the chance to solidify standings and demonstrate consistent performance across a variety of scenarios. The Niners' preparation for these games is meticulous, factoring in tendencies of opponents, situational advantages, and the health and readiness of key players. Every week, the team refines its approach, learning from previous mistakes while capitalizing on strengths, making them increasingly difficult to defeat as the season progresses. In addition to team performance, individual player growth has been impressive. Brock Purdy has continued to refine his game, demonstrating poise and accuracy in high-pressure moments. The running back core remains a consistent and reliable force, capable of shifting the momentum of a game through explosive plays and smart decision-making. On defense, players like Fred Warner and Nick Bosa continue to set the tone, not only in statistics, but also through leadership and on-field presence. The synergy between experienced veterans and emerging talent creates a dynamic that opponents find difficult to anticipate or counter effectively. Every snap, every assignment, and every adjustment reflects a deep understanding of both the team's philosophy and the challenges presented by opponents. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling around the 49ers locker room after what insiders are calling a major internal clash involving star tight and George Kittle. Sources close to the team hint that Kittle has reportedly refused to play alongside a certain teammate moving forward, sending shockwaves through the organization and leaving fans and analysts alike scrambling for answers. The tension, according to insiders, has been brewing for weeks, with subtle disagreements escalating behind closed doors into what some describe as an unbridgeable divide. While the team has maintained its public stance of unity, those familiar with the situation suggest the rift could have significant ramifications for team chemistry. Kittle, widely regarded as one of the most intense and passionate players in the league, is said to have reached a breaking point, with his frustration reportedly tied to on-field decisions, practice habits, and perhaps even locker room dynamics. The identity of the teammate remains a closely guarded secret, fueling speculation across social media and sports talk shows as fans attempt to piece together clues from interviews and cryptic statements. The 49ers management, for their part, is allegedly scrambling to contain the situation before it spills into the public arena in a more disruptive way. Sources suggest that team leadership is weighing several options, from internal mediation to potential lineup changes, as they try to prevent the friction from affecting performance. Meanwhile, Kittle's teammates are reportedly in a state of cautious optimism, hoping the situation can be resolved without compromising the squad's cohesion. Analysts are already weighing the potential fallout. Some argue that Kittle's stance could empower other players to voice grievances more openly, while others fear it could signal deeper structural issues within the team. Either way, the rumor has injected a new level of intrigue into the 49ers narrative, leaving fans wondering whether the season could be defined as much by locker room drama as by on-field exploits. As the saga unfolds, one thing is clear. George Kittle's intensity, both a hallmark of his career and now at the center of controversy, has become the latest headline in a franchise always under the microscope. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.